Why was Frankenstein's monster's voice uncredited? Imagine a creature so powerful and mysterious that its voice is almost an afterthought. That's exactly what happened with Frankenstein's monster in many classic films. You might wonder why the creature's voice often isn't credited or even heard clearly. Well, the story behind this choice is quite fascinating and rooted in film history and creative decisions. In the original novel by Mary Shelley, the creature could speak and was quite intelligent. Shelley describes the creature making sounds and even speaking in a way that shows its deep feelings and intelligence. But when the story moved to the stage in the early 1800s, the creature was made mute. This was mainly because of censorship rules at the time. Theaters couldn't show certain types of speech or content, so the creature was silent to avoid censorship issues. Fast forward to the film era, and things got even more interesting. When James Whale directed the 1931 movie, Frankenstein, he chose to make the creature mostly silent. Boris Karloff, who played the monster, relied on his physical acting, his facial expressions and movements, rather than dialogue. The creature was credited as the monster with a question mark instead of an actor's name in the opening credits. Karloff did get credited at the end, but his voice was not emphasized. This made the creature more mysterious and scary, leaving a lot to the audience's imagination. Later films kept this tradition. Bela Lugosi, who played the monster in Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman, actually recorded dialogue, but the studio cut it out. They thought Lugosi's accent sounded funny and didn't want that to make the monster seem less scary. So, Lugosi's voice was removed after filming, and only his lips and body language remained. This made the monster look like it was speaking, but no sound came out. In the 1950s, Christopher Lee played the creature in The Curse of Frankenstein. He was annoyed to find out there was no dialogue written for his character. So, the creature was completely silent, emphasizing its lonely, childlike, and fearful nature. This silence made the creature seem more tragic and less like a villain. In the 1990s, the film Mary Shelley's Frankenstein gave the creature a voice again. This version made the monster more articulate, closer to the original novel. It showed that giving the creature a voice can add depth and complexity. So why was the voice often uncredited or cut? Studios focused on the visual horror and physical performance. They worried that a voice, especially with an accent, might make the monster less frightening or too human. The silence made the creature more alien and mysterious. It also allowed audiences to project their own fears onto the character. In the end, the silence of Frankenstein's monster became a signature style. It helped create a sense of fear and fascination that still influences how monsters are portrayed today. The uncredited voice and silent performance turned the creature into an icon of horror history and culture.